Greetings everyone, and Grid here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the red English, we got DEES SASS. Spawn top right side as the yellow Tughlaq Dynasty, we got VES Anotand. This is a map that's a hybrid map. You do have some fishies out at sea. I actually don't know how this would go out with the new civilization. First time casting with the new civilization with a hybrid map. So red is good, obtaining good number of sheeple. I don't know if any of these forts that he can put on the field does support out naval play. Guess we'll find out soon enough. And this research is different. We go forts, increase production of speed of nearby docks by 30%. Damaged arrow slits damaged by 2 and wait, that seems a little bit weird. Arrow slit or increased speed of nearby docks. Arrow slits by 2. Okay, I'm just having trouble reading that for some odd reason. Let me slow down and read this. The forts increase production speed by nearby docks by 30%. Arrow slits by 2. I'm guessing means improves this arrow slit, not the fort arrow slit. And weapon range by 1. Because I've never seen that arrow slit damage by 2 and weapon power by 1 with the forts upgrades themselves. But it doesn't look like it affects the fort. It looks like it affects the naval arrow slit. I don't know how effective that will be. I mean, 2 damage is not too significant for that arrow. It does a fair amount of damage. I don't know why. Something just seems off of the description. This fishing boat has unique symbol. Can't fire. Wait. Arrow slip damage. Okay. Of course, the Delhi's Delhi also has the fishing boats that can do damage, which does inherit that as well. This is the elephant worker drop off, increase your resource drop off by 5%. Wait, does that mean this dock provides the elephant aura? Okay, the docks apparently provide elephant aura. Got it. So that means the fishing boats get plus 5% drop off. That's interesting. Dome of Faith being selected. We do have some fishing boats here. The soft cap for these fishing deposits, at least this close one, is 2. You can probably withdraw a little bit by going for 3. Anything more is going to be quite expensive. We do have Red Scout engaging Yellow's villager. Red's villager also engaging. Does have, of course, the short bows help out these villagers here. Yellow, or that's a red dock here. Yellow try to go for a dock, but does get interrupted. Very nice. Abbey and Kings have been put on the field. A nice free early heavy cab will be very nice to have. So Red right now has 2 docks. Of course, Red has an excellent naval upgrade, just increasing their range by 1. And I wonder if Yellow will go for an early fort. These villagers have been tasked back to the very bushes. Scout engaging Scout, but looks like Red Scout has more health than Yellow Scout, though right now 89 versus 78, 79. Yep, looks like they have effectively the same enough health. Red is microing. I have no idea how effective this will be. Maybe just trying to just lure it away while still trying to engage. Abbey Kings now deployed onto the field. Of course, got the free king. Oh, looks like the fishing boats do get marked up here. It does not get counted the military count. We do have a healer elephant and raider elephants now being deployed in the field. Raider elephants are basically gilded horsemen. Healer elephants are classified as heavy cavalry, so they do take bonus damage from crossbow. They have good melee armor, poor range armor. And Red may want to cool off on the fishing boat production. And maybe task some fishing boats to the outlying fishing deposits here, so these ones nearby can generate some fish. Because right now this one's going to be rapidly seized. Yeah, it's going down very rapidly. Same thing with this one over here. But yeah, this upgrade does seem like it improves not the fort damage, but increases the arrow slit damage if near a fort. I don't know why the way that's written just seems off to me. I'm probably overthinking it. Heavy Cav, Knight Plot in Field does 16 damage, 220 health, slow attack speed versus 18 damage, same attack speed. So, and 2 armor, so the DPS between these two units are the same. Wow. These units are nearly identical. The Raiding Elephant just has the same health, a little bit slower. Trying to go for some basic walls there, does ghosted very nicely. Red Elephant taking some damage there. And the Scout taking some hits as well, will likely be going down. It would take more than one more hit, and that thing should be going down, regardless what source it does take damage from. Heal Elephant here gets a drive-by healing. The King is, of course, in this region, trying to stomp on this Scout here, that's taking the primary of the damage. And we've got the Horseman taking a bit of damage as well. The Heal Elephant does have 15 damage, a pretty slow attack speed. But does have excellent bulk and, of course, good melee armor to go along with him. The elephants are relatively expensive. When I say relatively, I mean very. Basic walls there. Look up this fishing deposit. That's interesting. I suppose that's cheap enough. That's probably, what, like 50 wood there? Raider elephants going for a raid. Work Elephant here. And now the White Tower being brought up by the English player. I was not paying attention to that. The Dynasty is about to age up as well. For his 2 landmarks, and go for reduced stone on building costs and unique research. He's good healing those villagers. And also these guys are backing on off. Got the House of Learning being salvaged for unique research. I can't remember all the unique research. Zogdoggos demand some head pats. The King's providing some excellent health for these nearby scouts or horsemen. White Tower's now established, does also act as a all production structure. Very nice hat. It is pulling behind, so maybe I need to get some farms around back there and just have as an emergency garrison. House Learning still being built by 2 villagers. The King and a horseman still push way forward. Maybe I'm for the Worker Elephant. These units now starting to fall on back. Looks like actually I'm for these villagers there. It does inside the town center. Right at this point in time, mages need to fall back. Got 17 villagers now in the House of Learning. Oh, we got the campfire there. Very nice. Does get the scout there. I guess the campfire can't be auto-attacked? Or can be auto-attacked? No, it can be auto-attacked by the town center. Never knew about that. But did it say also improve hunting rate from collection rate from huntable animals? Has that always been a thing? This is probably the first time I've seen the campfire in. I want to say year. If the campfire could help out with collection of hunting animals, that could be very nice. 10% collection rate? Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. You can also put that next to your town center after you even get professional scouts. Why haven't people been putting a campfire? Does it still have a time life? I can't remember what the variation is. The campfire has changed so many times. I remember back when it was like the long bowmans where you could just use it, pull it out by long bow and use it for a bit of health regen. Got another spearman here. Of course, got a knight here as well. So spearman knight. We got some lancers being deployed in the field. The House of Learning. Looks like one of the research has been completed. I don't remember what that was. Of course, getting more charge attack for man-at-arms. Elephants move faster. Bonus damage from elephants. Probably particularly useful against buildings, I would say. Health regen out of combat. Very nice to have. And of course, Spearman gets bonus damage. And makes him build faster. Excuse me. Imam here picking up a relic. We do now have a Wolo there. Red does stay away from it. Good trial for yellow. It was definitely worth a shot. But red has a sizable force here. A good number of spearmen. His opponent needs some archers to help deal with all these spearmen. Man-arms will generally be pretty useful. They'll be inferior to the knights, but they will still be able to fight them, despite the spearmen, quite well. Multiple healer elephants and regular elephants starting to go on down. Lancers falling back as well. Go for a charge attack there. Oops. That lancer already going down to some exotic doggos. Spearman straightforward. It says classifies elephant, so may take more anti-elephant damage. The +5 versus elephant, and may actually do bonus damage to that. Hard to say. You know, that wouldn't be too terribly imbalanced since they can't use torches against them, and that of course give them not full torch damage. It effectively give them fire armor. Not having that is effectively giving them fire armor. It has +4 melee armor as well. I am not sure from what. Spearman getting some good damage on these lancers. A couple of knights and Spearman engaging those lancers. Knights do engage some of these lancers here. Got a good number of lancers by yellow. Don't think we've seen any fortresses yet. We do have a set of man-arms now being employed in the field. Yellow's not pushing forward with these lancers. Red's pushing forward with these knights. +1 king. There are currently 12 lancers for yellow. Red only has 8 knights. So this is a good number of spearmen. Speaking of which, got some spearmen now rotating on in, getting some good damage. Knights and king moving around, engaging some villagers. These lancers are starting to fall on back. The king is dead. The king's been rebuilt. Long live the king. Knights starting to fall back here. Lancers trying to counterattack. These knights are being pursued. We got some man-at-arms and spearmen here. Look at these guys. They turn around the exact moment I clicked off of them. Spearmen rotating around. More spearmen, more knights here. A couple of those knights could use a monk. This map does have 2 sacred sites. Red has 3 monks. Yellow has 1 imam. Another imam on the way. No healer elephants. Yellow elephants capture sacred sites? I'm off the top of my head. You got a spring gold ship here. We got a red dock. Arrow ship does go down. Spearmen now pushing the way forward. We do have these knights or lancers took a large amount of damage. He probably needs to get them back to some E-mounts, get them heal on up. Maybe some healer elephants. The king's finding some health regen there. He can always fall back to Abbey Kings, get some health regen going. Springald ship engaged by a Springald ship and arrow ship, going for the arrow ship. It's the fishing boat, not the Springald ship. Looks like the Springald ship here will not take out the arrow ship. Let's go for another campfire. Yeah, increase the iron sight of nearby units by 30%. And also increase the gathering rate of huntables by 10%. I mean, survival techniques provides plus 15%, so for what, 25 wood, you get slightly weaker survival techniques, which is, well, close only 120 wood, but can always stack up each other. But still, that's pretty good. Red Spearmen being cleaned on up, Reds and Knights are falling back. It does stab the campfire to death. Second side over here being decaptured. Do now have the extended fishing lines now being researched. I think there's probably a bit too many fishing boats here. Yeah, that one's depleted. This one's being depleted. This one has basically been depleted. And this one still has plenty of food. I think these large number of fishing boats need to start collecting up shore fish. But there's not too much shore fish on these maps anymore. Yep, definitely overfished. We do also have a yellow dock has been established here. English players can start eyeing for some crossbow and deal with the knights, man-at-arms, and healer elephants, and the war elephant. In fact, his opponent's entire army is basically heavy, barring a good number of spearmen. Crossbow's still decent versus spearmen. Don't think we see a fortress yet. We do see an elephant here. When it comes to next age up, of course, the English can always go for the Warguard Palace and Berkshire Palace. I'm always a bit more biased towards Warguard Palace due to the fun nature of some of these. We've got Palace Sultan being pulled revealed. Appoint a governor to the Palace of Sultan and immediately grants their 4th tier benefactor bonus. So it gives you a free governor. And you don't have to build time for a fort. Which I'm not sure which one he will go for. That's probably not for the food collection one. Let's take out that dock there before any warships came out. I can delete the fire ship. War farms being established. We do now have the governor of Ulk. Governor Ulk reduces the cost of research technologies by 35%. Okay, that's pretty good because now you get the Madarasa research for a pretty good discount. Not to mention all the elite technology. It probably excludes weapon placements, but still, that should be pretty good technology. Plus, you can transition to other units pretty a bit more easily. Spearmen and Lancers straightforward versus Crossbowmen, Spearmen, and Knight. The king is dead. The elephant could be stabbed a little bit. Yellows overall looks like win the fight, but can still go either way. Both sides equal military value and equal military force in the field. They're pretty even. Vanguard Man-at-Arms now on the build queue. Teal Elephant taking in some volleys. Teal Elephant does go down to the crossbowman. Both side spearmen slowly going down. Got the bonus damage research for the spearmen, and the red will hold out because he had a bit more defensive position. The capital was far away for a good amount of arrows. If someone keeps on going for spearmen, it's definitely a good idea to go for man-at-arms. In fact, he is going for mass spearmen at the moment. So man-at-arms, particularly with armor-clad, could be very useful. It does find a war elephant. He still does not have even early man-at-arms. Going for some veteran spearmen. That dock may be set ablaze. Seems it should be getting pretty close to be set ablaze. One more volley, I would say. Yep, the other one stayed alive. It was one more volley. Good number of spearmen in the field. This one's still just going for spearmen. English player's going for crossbowmen, which is useful for spearmen. Longbow in this case would be better. We got veteran horsemen. Does collect a bit of stone there, now falling him back. The king being joining up with some knights and a scout. Oh, one of those scouts or knights were very wounded. The other one is also severely wounded. There's Madarasa. Spearmen, engaging spearmen, crossbow in the mix. We got some raider elephant, which are light elephants. Just ignore all the metal bits. Yep, definitely. Man-at-arms is probably the best way to go. Armor-clad man-at-arms. Veteran longbow on the build queue. On the research. Both sides have been captured up by yellow. Going for this pair of gold deposits here. Very nice. Trying to go for the keep, but the villagers being intercepted by the various units. Villagers taking some hits. Over here, got these knights. The king is dead. More longbow in the build queue. More spear hitting down south. The raider elephants right now have 7 armor. Or 7 range armor, I should say. They do have 1 melee armor. Spearman engaging spearman. Got some longbow now mixed on in. Nothing too significant here though. We have now armor clad for his early man-at-arms now being researched. Villagers have taken or been knocked out, or they're backed off I should say, firing off their short bows. This one's still now going for some archers. He has elite archers and elite spearmen. Villagers take out their short bows and engaging. They're all pretty wounded. It's a bit iffy when the keep can be deployed in time. All those villagers have severely low in health. Got a big, fresh round of villagers now straightforward to build that keep. More crossmen, more archers being deployed in the field. Early man-at-arms, and now we've got regular man-at-arms upgrade on the way. We now have some elite raider elephants, which have up to 5 range armor. Keep does get built, does go fully garrison now. And this should be a pretty good hard point right now. More horsemen now being deployed on the field. Gold mine has now been built. Longbow is still probably a good way to go to help do the spearmen as well as the archers. Got a good number of raider elephants. Right now, raider elephants do looks like 30 damage for structures. Try and build some walls there with his natural trait. Good number of archers here. Keeps taking some damage. King and horsemen, longbow and spearmen, all advancing. Man-arms now advancing. Doing a good item in this situation. Spearmen also push way forward as well. Villagers receiving some help for Gen inside the keep there thanks to the King's aura. Now we got incendiaries by yellow. Boiling oil being researched by red as well. This keeps almost set ablaze though. Bombard firing away. Does have to keep ablaze. Starting to have some villagers repair it now. Man-at-arms and spearmen. Archers in the back line. Horsemen, man-at-arms, engages some of those villagers. Got now the worker elephants now advance his way forward. It looks like Red's keep will stay up. Handful of villagers preparing it up now. Red is out of stone, however. And he is not aged up just yet either, and very far from aging up. So Yellow have a very good tech advantage. Red needs to start seizing as much gold as possible, as well as needs more food. Maybe task some villagers off wood to get those resources. May need to age up relatively soon. Got some palings being established that could be very useful against these elephants. Longbone and man-arms sort of fall back now. Got some watchtowers being salvaged. Palings, I never know if they actually will work or not. I remember earlier patches where it did work, but I rarely ever see palings. I have no idea if those handful of palings that are sort of sticking around will actually do anything. Bombard engaging keep here. Sacred site here is still captured. Red has nearby outposts for spotting and is fully fortified with a spring golden placement. Yellow is 4 minutes away from the sacred site victory. That's a work elephant, not a war elephant. Wrong W. But will it give him W? Man on straightforward. Still behind age of technology. Has plenty of gold for age up. Needs a lot more food. This one's not going for man-arms since he has age 4 man-arms versus age 3 man-arms. This age 4 man-arms just going to be outright better. 6 sites been decaptured. The king is dead. Now get a big round of raider elephants here. Trebuchet is sitting on up, but I'm not sure to hit what though. The keep is taking some fire. Red's keep is going on down. Looks like will be destroyed shortly. Does go down there. Horseman charges straight to the bombards. Does get around that outpost there. Does take it out. Villagers getting hit here. Up here. Oh, looks like Red has back the game. The sand grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.